a bit of a weird experience, breakfast. It's absolutely, there's 2 big tables in there. It's silent in there. There's one other couple sitting in there. They got the window seat as well. They got the best seat. So they got the view. They're sitting in there having breakfast. It's just, and you can't really, you're waiting for them to bring something. So there's nothing, you can't get coffee yourself or anything like that, or orange juice yourself. You're just waiting for them to bring it to the dining room, breakfast room, sorry. And so they bring in coffee, bring in orange juice. Now, I could see from the orange decanter, it was like slightly less than half filled, and I thought that's an exact measurement. There's an exact measurement that we both got a small glass of orange each, and that was gone. And the coffee pot, I lifted that up, and I thought, that feels about half full. I bet that's the exact amount for 2 coffees. I put it in. It's the exact amount for 2 coffees. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's right. That's what you needed. But it's nice to have the choice, right? If I wanted to top up my coffee a little bit, which I did once it got cold right at the bottom, I couldn't because there was no more coffee. So you've had to wait for them to come back to the breakfast room, then order another coffee. Or you couldn't have a tiny bit more orange juice. You didn't have it. Now, same with the omelette. The omelette itself was not overly tasty. I'd say it was fairly bland, to be honest. And I think that's down to the quality of the eggs in an omelette, whether it's really, really tasty or just average. Very small, sort of stingy, I would say, stingy proportions on that. Yeah, literally just enough. Now we ordered toast. We bought some sourdough toast, which we tried. Again, the tiny little butter dish for each person, exactly enough just to spread thinly over 2 slices. Now, it's like we're living in Scrooge's house. You know, I know it's nearly Christmas, but geez, you know, we've paid for this hotel. So you expect to get, to be able to pick and choose for your breakfast or get what you want. It's not a buffet. We understand that they're going to bring it, but it's not anywhere near luxury or a luxury kind of experience if you're getting very, very stingy, measured proportion, like measured to the milliliter proportions. So that's my view. What would you think, Mrs. Emerson? Would you agree with that analysis?
Oh, the worst was the atmosphere.
There was no atmosphere in there. There was there.
It was so quiet.
It was so. You could hear if we were talking like this, whispering. You could literally hear people chewing. It was so definitely quiet. Just needed some background music or some classical music or just something some hustle and bustle. But it was a bit of a weird atmosphere. So that was breakfast. Right, we'll have a little look around the room, and I'll give you a bit of a tour and a proper review of the hotel. Right, now you can see over this side, I've just got my bag down there, but you can see over this side, you're thinking, where's the bathroom in here? You're thinking it can't be behind this mirror, because if you look at the depth behind here, you've just got that like little narrow to there. And at the other side, got this kind of wardrobe effect. Please borrow our umbrellas, but do return to your room before checkout. And it's got an F on it. Now, what they've done is they've coded it so they know whose umbrella is missing from whose room. So that's a bit naughty. I think that's not very nice. We've got 2 umbrellas in there. If you lose an umbrella like that from someone forgetting to bring it back, or they leave it in town or whatever, don't worry about it. It's supposed to be a luxury B&B. Boutique B&B. Umbrella like that is what, like a £5. Honestly, don't worry about it. But don't, look. Oops. Trash in my place. They've done the same on here. They've put this note on here. Smiley face, but they've also put an F. I F for find things like that very annoying. It's just like, it's a little thing just to think, they're not really, it's not like, I don't think it's not a trust issue. It's just like little things like, why have you done that? Why have you done that? Just you know, it tells you the attitude of like the style of the hotel and the experience. Like, don't do things like that to annoy people. To give people a great experience and go above and beyond. That's not going above and beyond. Anyway, what I was saying was, you've got like the depth here, and that, so where can the bathroom can't be in there, can it? It goes back much further. It's like a secret room. Secret room. So it goes back much further than this section. And it's actually quite big. I like this bathroom, actually. It's quite spacious. I like how they've done the floor and the tiles. It's got a nice radiator, tall radiator there. Panelling. Now we do have a few friends in here, as you can see up there. In the corner, right in the corner. And there was some of those in the shower. It's ladybirds. So I don't know why or how they're getting in, because it's winter, it's not ladybird season, but there's a few ladybirds in here getting in through the vent or somehow. So that's a bit weird. I'm not keen on bugs when I'm taking a shower. Just a personal choice. Yeah, so right, so we've got shower on this side. We've got kind of a spinny door on the shower. That's good use of space, I would say, because that doesn't get in your way when you're trying to get in and out of the shower. Shower basin, you can see style of shower on here. It's quite a modern-ish shower head. There is just about enough hot water, but the poor thing is there's nowhere near enough pressure. Water pressure is almost non-existent, so shower is a fail, really, in my opinion. There's just no pressure at all. I don't know how or if they could fix that or how they could address it. I've no idea, but there's no pressure, basically. Now, the other problem with this, you've got this great big space in here, which is great for an ensuite, like a huge amount of room, but you've got absolutely nowhere to put anything. That's just a few of my bits and bobs on there. Look at this. And this is a nice sink, nice deep sink. I like the style of it, but there's no side cabinet, there's no shelving. There's just nowhere to put, even for one night. And they've got their own hand wash on here, so that pretty much takes up all of the room. There's nowhere to put anything, so yeah, they could easily sort that out. It's kind of the same in the main bedroom. There's nowhere really to put anything. Now, if you look at this, you can see on here, this is a tea and coffee station. I'm going to try one of these in a minute because I didn't get my second coffee at breakfast, as I've already complained about. So I'm going to try a coffee in a minute, but you can see on here there's absolutely no, they've got everything on, which is great. Cups here, sugars, kettle. We'll have a look at in the kettle. Oh, I'm not going to have anything from a kettle, but I'll have a pod anyway. So the kettle it's a bit it's got limescale in it. It's sort of old and grimy, and it's got water in it, which I hate. I still don't know why hotels or B&Bs leave water in the kettle. Can anybody
Have you seen water in that machine?
explain why they do that? No. Have they left? Oh, they filled up the machine. So the coffee machine is already filled with water. Now, presuming that'll be water just from the tap anyway. So don't drink tap water. Again, this is filled with water. Don't know where that's from. Probably that's from a tap, so we don't know. So we won't drink that. We've brought our own water. In here, anyway, we've got some nice pods in here. So those look good anyway. We might try one of those if we can find some water. And then this one underneath, we've got teas. So look at this. This is very fine. Fine teas, breakfast tea, blah blah blah, and these are all in these nice little, look like kind of vintage tea bags, eh? That's pretty nice. I've never seen that before, so that's quite nice. Oh, I won't show the codes. You get a little tag with codes on. Now you've got a code to get into the room. It's a code pad on, even though this is like someone's house, like a boutique. What do they call this? Boutique B&B. Boutique B&B. We've got a code to get into the room, so it feels a bit like very security conscious. So you've got, every time you go in and out of your room, you've got to punch in a code. Downstairs on the main door, you've got a code to put into the main door, and to get up out of the back towards the cathedral, you've got a code for the gate. So take a picture of that. It's like Fort Knox, really, isn't it? Like taking pictures of all of the codes that you need to get around to move around the building. It's just a bit weird. I guess some people like that security conscious element to it. Now, check-in experience. So when we arrived, buzzed on the door and said, lady opened the door and said, "Oh, can we check in?" Because she didn't say anything. And she looked a bit bewildered. And then first thing she said, "Is that your car?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Is it okay to park there?" She looked around and she said, "Can you move it closer to the hedge because we've got another car coming and it's quite big." I was like, "Right, okay." So first of all, it's like, to get into this driveway, it's the steepest driveway known to humanity. It definitely scraped the front of the car coming in, which I haven't looked at yet. So that's probably, like, scraped it properly, like the front, like, you know, the very front of the bottom of the car. It's like that steep. I mean, Lincoln is like steep hills, so yeah, I expected that a little bit. But I was a bit worried even about with the handbrake on, just to leave it parked where it was. So then she was making me move it first of all. So I moved it close to the hedge, and I had to squeeze out past the hedge like this to open the door and squeeze through. So there's not enough room. And then we come in, and she first of all asked for a signature, which is fine. And then she just started talking, like giving us lists of instructions, like questions, like where are you from, why are you here? It was like blooming Gestapo, isn't it? What are you doing here? I guess I think a lot of people like that approach where it's very friendly. They ask you a lot of questions. They want to know, if they can help you with any restaurant booking and recommendations. Just as, do we know of restaurants? I said, yeah, we know Lincoln, it's fine. Then proceeded to say, oh, you should see this, you should see that. I'm like, well, just said I know Lincoln, so I'm not worried. But anyway, and then I was just, after driving a few hours, I just wanted to check in, come into the room, check in, and just have like 10 minutes to catch my thoughts, really. And she was just talking, and then she brought us up to the room. She came in the room and she's just still going on. What was she talking about when we brought us up to the room?
About codes, about the gate.
Oh yeah, about codes, how to get out of the gate at the back. She didn't show us the bathroom.
Explaining the minibar.
Oh, explaining the minibar, which is, I'll show you the minibar. So the minibar is this bag of crisps in here. Now, nothing is free. You've got to pay for everything because we know already that they're penny pinching in this place. So we've got, how much are crisps? So does it say on here? Traditional made lemonade, £2.50. Ginger beer, £2.50. So it's telling you what you've got in here. They've left some things in here. I'm guessing milk is complimentary. Mm-hmm. Lots of milk. Don't drink milk. We've got some little bars here which we're going to charge for, right? These are £2.50. Then we've got 2 lagers in here, which lager is £3.40. Oh, hello, it's on the blink. I bet that's telling us shut the door because we don't want to spend any money on keeping a fridge open. Honestly, that's how it feels. It's like, take care of your pennies in here, and the pounds will take care of themselves. That's the vibe, right? So anyway, so she was just going on and on. In the end, I didn't know what she was talking about because I just sort of giving up listening, really. I just wanted to just relax for 10 minutes and just get my head together after driving. So so there's that, like, overly sort of attentive, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people do like that personal touch, like the feel of they're coming to someone's house and staying in someone's house, like they like that, and you can hear sort of creaks and people walking around. So it does feel like housey rather than sort of hotel-y. Very lush, kind of a lush style interior, I would say. Cozy. Would you say cozy? I'd say the general overall state of the room feel is quite nice. Quite nice if you feel like you're going to your aunt's house, staying in your grandma's house or something like that. TV test. Well, TV is already on. You can see there we've got YouTube on, playing winter music, so that works fine. It's a smart TV. It's a smart TV. Works fine. Got YouTube. It's actually got Netflix, hasn't it? She said. Yeah. She said, "Oh, that was another thing she was going on about Netflix." I'm like, I'm not bothered about Netflix. We'll figure out the TV ourselves. Don't worry about it. Didn't say that, obviously, but that's what I was thinking. And then we've also got the guest information book. So we've got loads more info, which you can see on here. Now, look at the amount of info that we've got. So we've got our rooms, our story, so a bit of history, 2 pages, artisan breakfast. Artisan, is it? More about breakfast, the story behind our breakfast crockery and cutlery. That's going a bit far, isn't it? Our brollies, the story behind our umbrellas. Sunday roast, escape in Lincoln, useful contact numbers, explore Lincoln, parking is free. Oh, it is free parking, however, it's free parking. But what did we pay for this hotel?
£119.
Oh, so this hotel for one night, Sunday to Monday in December, is £119. So, and Lincoln's very expensive, and that's one of the reasons we came, not Saturday, Sunday, but Sunday to Monday, because of the price of Lincoln. Quite expensive around Christmas time. I'm going to go down and have a look at the Christmas market. It's not massive, there's a little bit scattered around the town, which we did see last night. We didn't do much filming last night, but we'll have a look around today. We'll show Christmas market during the day. But yeah, £119. Is it worth it? Does it get the Emerson seal of approval? No, it does not. What did we think of the comfort of the bed? I'll show a little bit of the room. So from back here, so we can see like how it looks. So we've got the bed itself there. It's like a French style, isn't it, with this and sort of padded end there and the headboard. It's like a French style bed. In terms of comfort levels, I'd give it probably like a 5 out of 10, to be honest. In terms of comfort, not very comfortable. A little bit not necessarily just hard, but just felt lumpy, like uncomfortable sort of thing. On this side, we've got more like a dressing table. On this side, left a book on Lincolnshire there, which is nice. Drawers with hair dryer in there. Little chair here. But yeah, plenty of drawers, plenty of storage spaces. Bin under there, nice artwork. But just very lush, just very, very lush. I'll just show you the view, as you can see quite far from here. So you can see pretty much the whole of Lincoln from here. We're quite close to the cathedral. We've got a little bit of an uphill walk to the cathedral, but not very far. There's a few steps really. So we're still quite high up, and you can see the whole of Lincoln here, right down to University Quarter over that side. And then you've got the Odeon there, where in front of the marina. Oh, down there, Odeon down there in the middle. Then over that side you've got the main kind of high street that runs down there, down that side. So yeah, good view. Not great weather at the moment today. It is absolutely pouring down all of yesterday, so that's really why we didn't do any filming. But we're going to get out now, have a walk around, get some fresh air, maybe get that second coffee that I'm missing out on. And yeah, we'll show you, have a little walk around Lincoln, show you that. Right, are you ready, Mrs. Emerson?
I am.
Right, let's make our way
Let's go.
out and down to the car. Please don't let cats into the building. I wonder if they have a cat problem. Nice little Boxster down there, Porsche Boxster. Looks like that might belong to the house. I think that was parked there yesterday. I've got, you can see the building, it looks like a Victorian. So a Victorian brick building. It's called the Poplars. I don't even think I said that at the beginning. It's known as the Poplars. Right, I'm going to put my things in there. We've got water in there, which we might want in the car.
Yes.
And my bag, I'll pop in there. Shove that in. Right, I just want to show this space down the side. So they made me, you can see it's quite it's a nice little garden. We've got a fountain there. I think, to be honest, it'd be better taking all of that out and you could just have parking there. It seems like they need bit more parking. Got ornamental fountain, but yeah, to come, I've parked close to this hedge. Not a problem really, but you know, you've kind of got to scrape a little bit, scrape in and out there. Just look up this side, you can see they've got a nice little garden up here. I suppose you could sit out here in the summer, a little bit there. And to get out to the town, you can go up this way. They said to go up these steps here to go out to the top. Oh, hello, mirror. And down here, again, this would probably be quite nice in summer. With this, looks like wisteria over the top. Then you can get out of that gate at the end and then up towards the cathedral. So you don't have to walk all the way around. So we've got that nice sort of access to the back and the cathedral square. Right, we'll just make our way back down. Now we're going to have to move the car now because we're checking out. So yeah, we're going to move the car to car park, get parked up, and then we'll have another walk around Lincoln. Right. It is very steep. Where we're parked is steep, but it's this. Oh God! Did you hear that handbrake come off? But the steepest part is where we go out of the bottom of the drive. So that's another thing she was chatting on about. Oh, the best way to turn around is, have you seen, like, go down and reverse into that space and you'll be able to get out of that. Don't go out forward. So I'd already worked that out, to be honest, coming in. I thought, there's no way I'm going out of here backwards. Because I will scrape the car again. So if you're a bit of a nervous driver, probably not the one for you, this. Right, oh, actually this is quite a small car. If you have a massive car, also, at the end of here, I think it would be tight. I mean, they've got a big car there. Our friends from breakfast there, they've got quite a big car. What is it? You'll see what it is when he closes it. Is it a Volkswagen?
Yeah.
So sort of a four-wheel drive Volkswagen. That'll be tight getting out. Like, look how close we are to that brick wall there at that corner. You have to swing round a bit. It's very tight. And if your brakes are a bit, there's some kind of paint truck parked across the road. Can you see?
Yeah.
But this is the steepest bit. That corner there just drops away. There. So,
It's so steep.
yeah, it's very, very steep. You could easily spot to mount a car on here. You don't want to be coming up here in a Ferrari, put it that way. I get it, there's no way they can solve this. It is what it is. This Lincoln is sort of steep turns and things. It's like road painting, isn't it? They've got on the edge here. You can look at all the scrapes on the wall here. That's just the brakes, and oh, we are scraping the road there. Oh, so we've scraped the road coming out, and we're out. Whew, had to come out slowly there. This is where it's closed for Christmas markets in there. So we can go. I think it's two-way because there was a car coming up yesterday when we came down, so we're all right getting out. Right, we're out. Now we have to find a car park. We saw one yesterday, didn't we, next to the castle, that we could probably get into. I don't know if we can go that way. If we can find our way around to it. Right, so this car park is right next to the castle entrance, and it is called the Lawn, and it's costing us what? 4 hours?
£8.
£8, £2 an hour. How did they come up with that? Maths, of course. Right, got to pay it. We're in the city. Now we can have a look around.